Coming right up, the Pacers taking on the Thunder. For the Pacers, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Thunder, Pacers, up next.
This for my city, this for the top, this for the top, this for the win, this for the win, this for the crown, this for the crown, this for my homies and bitches, they know that I love them, I got them all holding it down. Shorty, you pretty, you come to my city, this for my city. We thank you for coming, we thank you for coming.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. And for the Pacers, Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward spot. Hey, Clark, in tonight's game, what are you watching closely?
Well, the thing that jumps out at me, Kevin, is the guard matchup. I mean, both teams have tremendous backcourts, and I really think whoever is able to win or control that battle is going to win the game.
Now, here's Siakam. Nesmith can't get it to go. Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Nesmith covering. Hartenstein with the screen for Williams. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Well, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Hartenstein passes to Gilgeous Alexander. It's Dort on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Good on the triple.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Following the miss by Tyrese Haliburton. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Gilgeous Alexander looking around. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren finds Williams. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Haliburton passes to Nembhard. Back to Haliburton. Turner with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous Alexander. 5 on the clock. Over Haliburton. Good on the 13-footer.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Gilgeous Alexander, following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Over in the corner, Dort. From the wing, and that's good. Dort's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. Gilgeous Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Dagnall said the sign of a good player is being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And it's the Pacers with the ball, following the score by Oklahoma City. Nembhard, the pass to Haliburton. Back to Nembhard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The first one falls. And some changes here for the Pacers. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. The Thunder with the lead. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Gilgeous Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Again, the Thunder score.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And Toppin throws it down.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Hartenstein with the screen on McConnell. Gilgeous Alexander. And the shot goes in. Hartenstein's got his second basket.
Oh, that's too smooth. I mean, Gilgeous Alexander with some clever playmaking there.
Siakam left side. Drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And it's Gilgeous Alexander missing. The shot from the low post is good.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Hartenstein with the screen on McConnell. It's Gilgeous Alexander with the drive. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
That's good from Gilgeous Alexander. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Thunder lead by 2. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. Back to Mathurin, the 3. Thunder with the rebound. Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 7. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. Stolen by Walker. On the wing, Mathurin. Defended by Dort. Pass to McConnell. Tries to save it, and that one goes out of bounds. Pass touched by Gilgeous Alexander.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Now, here's McConnell. He has yet to score. And, Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. But giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Gilgeous Alexander against Haliburton. And that one drops for him. Gilgeous Alexander's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Thunder. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Haliburton. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Williams against Mathurin. Williams attacking. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
It's blocked. Toppin against Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Haliburton. No scoring in this one.
Haliburton, with the answer, was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Dort. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein with the screen on Mathurin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Oklahoma City shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Haliburton. Here's Gilgeous Alexander following the score by Indiana. 1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Clock at 2. The tray. Pacers with the rebound. Here's Siakam. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Hartenstein's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolling to the basket.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 12. Williams up on top. Over Nesmith. Cans the shot from the wing. 8 points here for Jalen Williams.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Here's Nembhard. Softly drops in the floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Not a lot of room. Here's Hartenstein. Good work defensively by Turner.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
And the first half is now in the books. Thunder out in front, leading by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. With Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Gilgeous Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Haliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And it's good for 2. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
The 11-footer, and too long on the shot.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. Floats it up for Holmgren. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
And Zoe Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 7. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. 3-on-3. Here's Dort, and it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
The Thunder leading by 4. And Clark, as we watch Aaron Nesmith, he was such a great shooter in college, and it took him a while to find his stroke in the NBA.
And you know what, Kevin, nothing really surprising about that. Most players struggle to find their game in the NBA, to find their role in the NBA. But Nesmith, he's found his rhythm and his role, and he clearly is dangerous from behind the arc.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Williams laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 8-point Oklahoma City lead.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Drills the three-pointer. Nembhard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Holmgren with a screen on Haliburton. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Williams with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
1:49 left in the third. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. He's got 16. Just 5 to shoot. Haliburton with the steal. Takes it inside. Neesmith, the pass to Nemo. Unable to get that one. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Hartenstein with the screen on Haliburton. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Dort. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Indiana making some changes. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Haliburton. Here's Holmgren. Scoreless thus far. 6 on the shot clock. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Yeah, making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Mathurin against Williams. Gilgeous Alexander with the steal. Pushing it up. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. McConnell with it. Over Gilgeous Alexander. And a great move from McConnell as he gets it to go.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Five to shoot. Inside. Here's Dort. Trying to get open is Hartenstein. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 7. Live from Cambridge Fieldhouse, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So for Oklahoma City right now, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Now Williams following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Haliburton. Williams kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. Williams finds Gilgeous Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous Alexander. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. McConnell against Gilgeous Alexander. McConnell passes to Mathurin. Now, here is Haliburton. And the wide-open shot from McConnell. That's good, and it's Haliburton with the assist.
Haliburton makes the right play most of the time. He's just a steady hand out there. Great poise and vision.
Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren sets the screen for Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous Alexander gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
Haliburton outside. And finished off by Haliburton.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Gilgeous Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Pacers trail by 7. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for TJ McConnell. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense, and on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Holmgren. Hartenstein passes to Williams. 6 to shoot. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Turner. Pass to Neesmith. And Neesmith with the slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. And Gilgeous Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Turner with the screen for Haliburton. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Holmgren the screen. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace. And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. Screen by Hartenstein. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Pacers trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're trailing by 10. So it's the Pacers now. It's a 10-point game. And it's Haliburton penetrating. Banked in off the glass. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Holmgren. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
2 shots.
Holmgren hits them both.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Turner, no good. Now Williams. For three, Holmgren knocks down the three ball.
3 points.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.